Good morning, folks. The best way to eat breakfast.
Oh boy.
Some done bacon, pancakes, and eggs. I bought this flat top grill for Gary a couple years ago for Christmas. I think I use it more than he does. But I really like these flat top grills. They're great.
They are. They really work well.
And this one truly is small enough that if we decided to take it with us, we could. But this is the best way to eat breakfast.
A couple of nights ago, something got in and killed some of Cindy's chickens, and we could smell a skunk. We were pretty sure it was a skunk, so I set some live traps, and sure enough, we ended up with a skunk in there yesterday. She's got all these little guys. They're meat birds. They'll be ready here another month or two. And anyway, we got one skunk, and then this morning we got another black and white. This poor little magpie, he's not sure what to think in there. He doesn't like it. Lucky for him, he's not a skunk, and he's not killing chickens, so he gets to go away. There he goes. Not really. Go.
She helping you?
She's trying to help. She keeps bringing back the sticks I throw away.
So she's a boomerang.
Huh?
She's a boomerang.
Boomerang dog. Well, that didn't take that long. I like that size firewood. If it's a foot or so around, more or less, maybe a lot of it's a lot smaller than that, but you can either split it once, twice, or not at all, and fits in the wood stove, and it's not heavy or anything like that. The rounds, if you don't split them, they burn a little bit slower. I like that for the nighttime. But the split stuff will dry a little bit better if there's any moisture in it. But anyway, a little bit at a time, and the woodshed's filling up. I don't have a whole lot more to go. Get this out to here, from where I'm sitting to here done, which is probably about a cord. I'll be caught up to where I was last year, and then I can start adding on to bonus firewood for next year. Or a bad winter, one or the other. Well, anyway, that part of this job's done. Well, that was yesterday. Last night, the turkey started squawking in the middle of the night. He ended up with another magpie in the big trap and nothing in the little one. Turkey started squawking in the middle of the night, and I grabbed the flashlight and a shotgun and ran out there, and this that one there, I believe, was sitting up on the fence and making some odd noises. But I couldn't see anything after him. And this morning, that big tom we have, or had, is missing. He's old. He's probably at least 30 pounds, probably more than that. So to have a skunk drag him off, that ain't probably gonna happen. Raccoon, probably not either. They'll drag him a little ways and then eat on him. But Cindy had a dream that there was a mountain lion after him, which seems a little far-fetched, but we actually had a mountain lion after him a few years back. That we went on our annual Labor Day weekend camping and fishing trip. Haven't got to do that last couple of years because the ropers have been roping. But anyway, we got back. We were missing several of the bigger turkeys, and the neighbor that same weekend had shot a mountain lion out there in his hayfield. It was after some of his critters. So kind of guessing that that's what it was. Looking around down here in these bushes and things, I don't see anything. Like I said, turkeys are big. That tom was a real big one. Cindy said he was missing yesterday too, though, and then he turned up, so maybe he's still around. Kind of betting not, though. I don't see him out there in the field. The burros are doing good. They're over there. Yeah, I don't see the other one now. He was there a second ago, though. And this cow over here, it's doing really well. For being as skinny as it was, it's looking really good. Yeah, that tom, it's always with these hens. It might be gone. This draw up here, we've had coyotes and mountain lions and a bear come down that draw in years past, so I'll walk up there a little ways here in a minute and see if there's anything up there. I didn't see the goose last night either. I was kind of worried maybe it got it, but there it is. I like that goose. I'm surprised it hasn't left. It's just been hanging out with the chickens and turkeys. Probably thinks he is one. Actually, I think he thinks he's one of the burros. Well, I don't see the turkey, but that there looks like another one of her chickens. Or maybe a duck. Here's a wing over here. Something's been coming around. Can't tell for sure what that is. Probably a chicken. Lily's interested in something right there. She's smelling something. Here behind me there was a hole that has some feathers in it. It's too small to be anything big enough to grab a turkey. I'm not seeing any sign of the turkey up here. Little holes right here. Gotta look at that a little closer. I'm pretty sure those are grouse feathers, which wouldn't surprise me none. We threw a couple of them grouse carcasses up here up the draw, but probably wasn't the smartest move in the world, but it wouldn't matter really. If there's a predator up here, he's going to find Cindy's chickens anyway. Well, I don't see anything up here. She's very interested though. Something's got her on alert. Guess I'll walk up here just a little bit further. There's something she's smelling. That's what's great about a dog. You can trust their nose, where ours are pretty useless. But I'm not seeing any sign of a turkey up here. If it drug it up this far up that draw, I'm, I don't know, 100 yards or so up here. If it drug it up here that far, it's something real big, mountain lion or something like that. A coyote isn't going to drag it that far, and not up in these rocks. Fox are way too small to do it. Like I say, that turkey, he's probably more than 30 pounds. He's old, and we've had him all the way on up, believe it or not, to 54 pounds. That was one big turkey. But the record is 70 some. Not our record, but biggest turkey on record was 70 some pounds. Anyway, I'm not seeing anything up here. There's a magpie though. A lot of times magpies will tell you where things are. I guess I'm up here this far. I might as well walk up it a little bit further, but I think I'm just kind of exploring now. So that is not Lily. That's fairly small. I'm guessing that's a fox, which might be after the chickens, but he ain't gonna tackle a turkey that size. Gotta be careful up here. The neighbor lives just about maybe quarter mile or so up the road. And he's brought me, I don't know, 7, 8 rattlesnakes this summer. 5 all in one day. Oh, I'll show them here in a second. But we haven't found any at our house, and we're only, like I said, maybe a quarter mile down the road. But you gotta be careful up these draws and in these rocks. There very likely could be some. Lily, they offer dogs rattlesnake shots, and she's had hers. It's supposed to help a lot. Not sure why they don't have a vaccine for people. What that is. Well, I think if the turkey was this far up, I'd be finding a feather here and there. I haven't found any. So, run back down and take a look at that little hole, see what that is. Probably a fox. And get on with the day. I haven't found any of these at all at our house. He's brought me 3 others this year so far, and he's killed more than that. Amazing. He just lives up here, I don't know, half mile up the road. Trapping season is coming fast, and talk about a perfect spot for a snare. This trail goes right up through here. Look at this. Doesn't get better than that. And that's where that fox or whatever herds are too. Well, keep having problems, I might have to set some out anyway. The coyotes and fox. Coyotes, there is no season on them, and fox are basically year-round. I think they're closed just one day out of the year is all. Rocks are kind of hard to walk on. So, I could be after them, but shoot, the pelts aren't that great when they're, as far as cost goes, when they're prime. I really don't want to get them when they're not prime, but chicken thieves are a different story. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Hey, here's a few feathers with their grouse. That's allowable. Turkey, no. And here's that hole. Got feathers in it. Not very big, but it has been dug out. I bet that's a fox den. Those are grouse feathers. So not our turkey killer. That big windstorm and hailstorm we had took the cover away for my smoker. Well, I think I just found it. So I guess it wasn't a total loss of a walk. Got all these weeds just down from the chicken house. There's a bunch of turkey feathers there, but that doesn't really mean anything. There's a trail there, but the turkeys are in here quite a bit. That could be the missing one. It could just be normal. I think today I'll grab the tractor and mow these weeds down. I had them down here once this summer, but they're back. The neighbor called a little bit ago. I've been visiting with her. She said that she had our tom turkey over, it's probably a quarter mile or more from the house, in her hayfield. And so I went over to try to catch it. She said it was still somewhat alive. And it's not the tom. It's a hen. We didn't even realize that one was missing. Well, I got her kind of stuffed into this bucket. She's still alive, but pretty chewed up. I have a feeling we'll be butchering that one tonight. I'll wait until Cindy's at work. She volunteers for that animal shelter job. Thrift store animal shelter job. And wait till she gets home and decide what to do. But this poor turkey, something chewed it up pretty good. And I have a feeling we're not going to find that tom. He's big. This one's pretty small. Always something. I don't know what kind of critter it is, but it's going to be a problem until we get it caught. Anyway, this video I'm sure is long enough. Well, thank you very much for watching, and see you tomorrow. Bye.